Yo, 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 what up, y'all? It's your boy Rob coming back at you once again with another live stream. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, and let's get it cracking. All right. So shout out to everybody who is in the room. I hope that you guys can hear me okay. If you guys can, please give me a thumbs up or a radiation emoji in the chat. If you guys cannot hear me, then give me a thumbs down or an angry face in the chat, and I'll try to work on it, all right? Real quick, I want to shout out all of the early birds. I appreciate you guys for being here. We got my man Tarek in the building. Shout out to Tarek. We got Carlton Way. Shout out to my man Carlton Way. We got Denise Scales. Shout out to Denise Scales. We got Iron Will in the building. B1 Iron Will. We got Brooklyn Queen 125. Shout out to Brooklyn Queen. We got Volvo 2 Love in the building. We got my man AB Promotion with the ducats. Take that, take that, take that. I'll take all of the super chats. I'll take all of the super chats. Y'all ain't even ready for the new grift that we about to do on Reacts. It's called the Grifty One Grifty Show. Doom, 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 doom. The Grifty One Grifty Show. Yeah. Shout out to Corey Holcomb. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Felicia McCrae. What's good with it, Felicia? We got Young Nine in the building. Shout out to Young Nine. We got Win, Lose, or Rug. We got U.S. Army Brad. I ain't seen U.S. Army Brad in a minute. Shout out to U.S. Army Brad. Hope you've been good. What's good with it? Hope you straight. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about this, all right? Because as you guys know, Diddy just hit up that settlement with that woman named Cassie on those other SA allegations. And now it's just like, boom, as soon as that happened, immediately, here comes some new ones. Shout out to my man, Win, Lose, or Rug. I ain't even see you, bro. What's good with it? And shout out to Janesta. What's good with it, Janesta? So there's been some new allegations that have come out. And with these new allegations, there are other celebrities named in the allegations. All right. So my question for you guys is, have you all heard about this? And do you all know who the other celebrities are who are involved? If you don't know, rest in peace, Notorious B.I.G. Now you know. You know what I'm saying? So let's check this out and see what's going on.
Mogul Sean Diddy Combs is facing new allegations of sexual assault. This time, a woman claims the rapper drugged and sexually assaulted her in New York City back in 1991. He is denying the allegations, but these new claims come exactly 1 week after Combs settled a separate lawsuit involving his ex-girlfriend, Cassie, who accused him of sex trafficking, rape, and domestic abuse.
So now let me ask you guys this question. Who do you guys think that Diddy has upset that's got all of these women coming out saying that he did all of this stuff? Or here's an even better question. Here's an even better question. Do you guys think that he's guilty? That's my question.
NBC News correspondent Steve Patterson joins us now on this from Los Angeles. Hi, Steve. So tell us more about the allegations and why the victim chose to come forward now.
No, Savannah, the allegations are horrific. And if you include not only Sean Diddy Combs, but his associates, this is actually the third lawsuit in as much time levied against Combs and his inner circle. This one, as you mentioned, stems from 1991. A Syracuse University college student says that Sean Diddy Combs took her out to dinner, that she was drugged, and that she was drugged for the purpose of a sexual assault, and that she was so drugged that she could not fight back against said sexual assault. There's also the accusation.
So now here goes my question, all right? And again, I'm not victim shaming. I'm just asking questions because that's what we got to do. My question is, how does she remember any of this stuff now? That's my question. Shout out to Jacoby. What's good with it? Yeah. If you guys think that P. Diddy pissed off Hassan Burrito and that's why all of this stuff is happening now, give me a thumbs up in the comment section. If you guys don't, let me know who you guys think that he upset. Somebody's mad. Somebody's upset. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, man, but Eric Adams is now getting accused of this, as you guys know, right? And Eric Adams gave Diddy the keys to the city. And now Diddy is dealing with his own set of allegations, multiple allegations. Now, do you think that this is it for Diddy, or after this settles, there'll be more? I don't know, but it seems like Diddy has gotten himself caught up into that loop where they're just going to keep hitting him, and keep hitting him. Take that, take that, take that until something sticks, if you ask me. I don't know, but that's what it seems like. And real quick, shout out to everybody that's watching. We got 30 people watching and we got 23 likes. If everybody can bang on that like button and get us to 50, that would be great.
That the sexual assault itself was recorded as a form of revenge porn, and that tape was shown to several people, including a member of the 90s R&B group Jodeci. The accuser says that she was so hurt and so confused and so traumatized at the time that she didn't file anything, that she didn't follow up, but that she did follow up.
Oh, wow. So now that's interesting. So according to this, man, he looks angry. That reporter right there looks extremely upset in that picture. But they said that this was done and recorded and was used as revenge porn, and they showed it to Jodeci. That's wild. Shout out to Iron Will. Iron Will said, I'm about to file a lawsuit on his ass since it's a thing to do. Everybody else doing it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Appreciate you, bro.
Of revenge porn, and that tape was shown to several people, including a member of the 90s R&B group Jodeci. The accuser says that she was so hurt and so confused and so traumatized at the time that she didn't file anything, that she didn't follow up, but that she did follow up following that incident with a police report in both New York and New Jersey, and that she's coming out 30 years later because this Sex Adult Survivors Act in New York was set to expire just a day before she filed suit.
So here we go. It's that same Sex Assault Survivor Act. This is what this is what they use on Eric Adams. They getting Diddy with it too.
New York, but the true inspiration, of course, was the lawsuit filed by Cassie and the inspiration from that. Savannah.
And Steve, have we heard any response here from Combs? I mentioned that he's denying the allegations, but anything else specific from him or his legal team?
Yeah, we've heard from his legal team. I'll read a quote from you. This is in part. It says, quote, "The last-minute suit is an example of how a well-intentioned law can be turned on his head. The accuser's 32-year-old story is made up and not credible. Mr. Combs never assaulted her. This is purely a money grab."
Right. NBC News correspondent Steve Patterson, we know you'll stay on this. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching.
So now let me ask you guys a question. Do you all believe that happened? Do you guys believe that she was assaulted, or do you all believe that it was a money grab? It seems like when it comes to a lot of this stuff, it's a money grab. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that's interesting is that they claim to have all of these videos, but for some reason, the videos never come out. And now they could redact the video, right? They can make it where we don't have to see all of the graphic detail. They could show us just enough and then confirm from the news across a couple different news sites, yes, this video is accurate. What's described is what went on in the video. But you don't really see that too often. And I gotta agree with Jacoby and U.S. Army, Brad. I think it's a little bit of both. And real quick, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to my man DSB with the $2 super chat. Definitely appreciate the ducats, bro. DSB says, keep up the amazing work, my warrior brother. You already know. You already know. I definitely will. So make sure you guys show him some love. Definitely appreciate it. So we are going to look at another news clip. And this news clip here comes from CBS Mornings. Okay. And this clip here, I think it goes into some of the other celebrities who are named in this lawsuit. Okay, so let's check this out.
In New York, we are seeing a series of sexual abuse complaints filed just before a landmark state law ran out. One of the targets is New York City Mayor Eric Adams, who denies a reported assault from 30 years ago. As Elaine Quijano reports, Adams is not the only big name facing a lawsuit.
We're going to stay right here.
One of the biggest names in music, Sean Diddy Combs, is facing new allegations, this time of drugging and sexually assaulting a woman in 1991. She alleges that the music mogul created and distributed a sex video of the alleged assault.
So now the thing is, right, if this is the case, right, and I'm asking you guys, if this is the case, if he produced and distributed this video, they should be able to get their hands on this video and use the video in court, right? That would be the assumption. Somebody should be able to get that video. They should be able to, it doesn't have to be shown publicly. They should be able to show it to a judge make a determination, and whatever happens, happens, right? TBE Trucking says none of this stuff can be proven. It's the lawyers doing all of this. I would not be surprised, bro. I would not be surprised let me ask you guys, if you guys agree with TBE trucking, give me a thumbs up. If you guys disagree, give me a thumbs down. I think that that's a very fair assumption to make, because notice how none of this stuff is ever getting taken to the criminal court. It's always taken to the civil court for a minimum amount of millions of dollars. You guys notice that?
Spokesperson for Combs has denied those allegations, stating, "This is purely a money grab and nothing more."
A video recording, if it is authenticated and introduced into evidence, obviously changes a case from a he said, she said.
After more than 30 years, her complaint was filed yesterday under New York's Adult Survivors Act. It allowed a 1-year window for filing a sexual assault complaint past the statute of limitations. Almost 3,000 suits have been filed under the act, which expired at midnight. That deadline has prompted a flurry of high-profile sexual assault lawsuits. One against actor Jamie Foxx alleges he sexually assaulted a woman at a New York rooftop bar in 2015.
Now, let me ask you guys a question, because this is new to me. I didn't hear about this Jamie Foxx one. I think Harvey might have posted a video about it, though. I don't know if you guys, I know there's a lot of people in here who watch Harvey, the YouTube channel called Your World. I didn't know about this Jamie Foxx incident. How many people were aware of this? If you guys were aware of the Jamie Foxx incident, give me a thumbs up in the comment section. If you guys weren't, give me a thumbs down. Shout out to my man James Hudson. What's good with it, bro? And I agree. I agree, TBE, this is creating a situation where it's gonna make it difficult for people to believe when something happens to legitimate victims. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? That's not good. Shout out to Caldona. What's good with it, Cal?
A spokesperson for Fox denied those allegations, stating, "The alleged incident never happened." A former Penthouse model is suing Guns N' Roses frontman Axl Rose, alleging he sexually assaulted her in a New York hotel room in 1989. A statement from Rose's lawyer reads in part, "Simply put, this incident never happened."
What it shows us is that there were many people who did come forward and said, for a variety of reasons, we didn't sue in the past, but we want to vindicate our rights now.
Another suit against New York City Mayor Eric Adams, filed by an unnamed former colleague, alleges he sexually assaulted her while both worked for the city back in 1993. Adams denied the accusations.
I don't even know who this person is. I've never recalled even meeting them.
With the window to file now closed, there are calls to extend the law. For CBS Mornings, Elaine Quijano, New York.
So there's that. So how credible is this? Yeah, exactly, TBE, 1989. Right. For whatever reason, none of this stuff is ever recent. Now, again, if these people are indeed victims, that's not to take away from the victims, but we got to ask the question, why do these things all seem to follow the same pattern? There's always something up with patterns. You can't ignore the patterns. You know what I'm saying? So now there's an article from the Daily Beast, all right? And what the Daily Beast says is that Diddy and R&B star Aaron Hall took turns graping a woman, this new lawsuit claims. So how many people knew that Aaron Hall was involved with this, allegedly? So they got him wrapped up in this. You know what I'm saying? A third woman has filed a grape lawsuit against the hip-hop mogul 1 week after he settled with ex-girlfriend Cassie in a similar case. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Has there ever been any men who have filed cases like this against their ex-girlfriends and won? If you guys know of any men who have ever successfully filed and obtained punitive damages in a case like this against their ex-girlfriends, let me know their names. Okay. So now what it says here is Sean Diddy Combs has been hit with a third lawsuit accusing him of SA. This time from a Jane Doe who says the hip-hop mogul, all right, says the hip-hop mogul and R&B star Aaron Hall took turns graping her and a friend more than 30 years ago. So now I'm curious about what the friend says. I'm curious about what the friend is saying. TBE Trucking says some of these women have the same lawyer. I bet. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was some quote unquote law firms that specialize, quote unquote, specialize in this kind of case. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take a look at this Rolling Stones article if it's not behind a paywall. Let me just take a look real quick. And real quick, while you guys are waiting for me to check this out, if you haven't smashed the like button, please take a moment. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Also, if you guys have not hit the bell, please make sure that you guys take a moment and hit the bell and share the stream to your social media. That'd be great if we could hit 4,000 subs by the end of the year. What do you guys think? You guys think that we could do that? That's not a difficult goal to hit, right? We can do that. Uh-oh. Shatera came out of the woodwork. She said, leave Aaron Hall out of this. They trying to get him. You know what I'm saying? They definitely trying to get him. Oh, man. Shout out to James Hudson, man. I'm glad you're doing good, bro. I'm glad you're doing good. Hold on. Of course, now we got the computer. We got the computer freezing up. We got the computer doing this thing and freezing up. Of course, because that's just, why not? Why not? Let me see. There we go. There we go. I think we back. Are we back? Can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you guys can't hear me, give me a thumbs down. All right, my bad, y'all. So now here says, in the New York Supreme Court filing first obtained by Rolling Stone, the anonymous woman claims she and her friend first met Diddy and also names MCA and Giffen Records as additional defendants having enabled the assaults. According to the lawsuit, Combs and Hall were very flirtatious and handsy with Jane Doe and her friend, offering them drinks throughout the night. Before the foursome retreated to Hall's apartment, where Jane Doe was offered more drinks and was coerced into having sex with Combs. After the alleged lawsuit, the lawsuit continues, Jane Doe laid in bed, shocked and traumatized. As she was in the process of getting dressed, Hall barged into the room, pinned her down, and forced Jane Doe to have sex with him. Hall is a member of R&B group Guy, which was credited as pioneering the New Jack Swing sound in the late 1980s and the early 90s. Now, let me ask you guys this question. Is this story believable? If you guys believe this story, give me a thumbs up. If you guys do not believe this story, give me a thumbs down. You said because they know it's my computer? Facts. Now it's because it's because this computer is old, but I really enjoy this computer because I got all my stuff on it. You know what I'm saying? I got all of my good files on computer, and I don't want to use my other one. Sorry about that, guys. Were you guys aware of the car bombing? Can you guys hear me? I don't know what happened. StreamYards is acting ridiculous. If you guys can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you guys can't hear me, give me a thumbs down. Sorry about that. I told you guys, I think it's just the Daily Beast. The Daily Beast got a bunch of script on it. Is making Chrome crash. Let me go back. I'm gonna go back. So, like I was saying, this allegedly took place over days, and there was multiple alleged assaults. Did you guys hear me when I was going into that part about how this allegedly took place over days? Shout out to Val. What's good with it, Val? Days later, Doe further alleges an irate Combs came to her home and physically assaulted her, choking Jane Doe to the point that she passed out. The lawsuit claims Diddy was searching for Jane Doe's friend because he was worried that she would tell the girl he was with at the time what he and Hall had done to them. Reps for Combs and Hall did not immediately respond to the Daily Beast request for comment. Combs was named in 2 other bombshell lawsuits filed just before the end of the adult I got the best news in the world. My computer just crashed and it took all my information that I had. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to Google search that article that I was reading. And shout out to my man AB Promotions. He got the conspiracy ducats. You know what I'm saying? AB got the conspiracy ducats. Make sure y'all throw some radiation emoji in the chat for AB with the conspiracy ducats. That's hilarious. Let me see. Hold on real quick. I had all this stuff laid out for y'all, and then see how they did. Let me see. I'm about to try to find that. Oh, here we go. You know what? We'll just use this right here. We'll just use the New York Times. Actually, they said that the Rolling Stone reported it first. Let me see if I can find the Rolling Stone article. Let me see if I can find that Rolling Stone article real quick. If I can't find that Rolling Stone article real quick, then we'll just use that. We'll just use this this New York Times article. All right, here we go. Yeah, we got the Rolling Stone article up here. Yeah, we got to get that new computer grift popping off. we got to get that new computer grift popping off. All right, here we go. All right, so now it says here, third accuser sues Sean Combs for sexual assault. Jane Doe plaintiff alleges that Combs and singer-songwriter Aaron Hall took turns graping her and a friend after an event at Uptown Records in the early 1990s. Okay, and now is the best time to talk about it. So now I'm pretty sure I had see, man, before the computer crashed, it wasn't behind a paywall. Now it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm too OCD for this. Y'all know y'all know as soon as I get done with this live stream, the first thing I'm gonna do is think about deleting it. And then the second thing I'm gonna do is flip out and throw my computer monitor all over the place like Suge Knight, because I'll be flipping out like that. Oh man, shout out to Carla. What's good with it, Carla? Christmas is coming, yeah. Hopefully Christmas comes at Best Buy. You know what I'm saying? And your boy get one of them nice new Alienware computers. Shout out to Lloyd Sky 9. What's good with it, bro? Sean Combs accused of sexual assault by a second woman. Let's try this again. The rap mogul denied a grape accusation made in a new lawsuit that was filed days after Mr. Combs settled another suit in which the R&B artist Cassie had accused him of abuse. The producer and music mogul Sean Combs was accused of SAing a woman in 1991 in a lawsuit she filed on Thursday, a week after he settled a suit that accused him of graping and physically abusing Cassie, an R&B singer once signed to his label. In the latest lawsuit, the plaintiff, Joy Dickerson Neal, accused Mr. Combs of drugging her during an evening out in New York when she was on break from Syracuse University, where she was a student. So according to this, she was a college student when this happened. You know what I'm saying? According to this, she was a college student. Shout out to Roots Trackers. What's good with it, Roots? Shout out to Val. What's good with it, Val? And what's good with it, Vega? She was eventually driven to a place where Mr. Combs was staying, where he allegedly graped her and recorded the encounter on video, according to the lawsuit. Combs' conduct forever changed the trajectory of her career. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this. Combs' conduct forever changed the trajectory of her career, denying her what might have been a lucrative and successful career in the music industry, the lawsuit said of Mrs. Dickerson Neal. Now, she was also in college, right? So now I find that interesting that they're not really talking about what she was going to school for in college and how that wouldn't do anything as far as her career goes. This lawsuit alleges that this incident stopped her from becoming a musician. You know what I'm saying? The lawsuit was filed in New York State Supreme Court in Manhattan shortly before this week's deadline for the Adult Survivors Act. Now, what's interesting about this New York Times article, which is why I really wanted to get that Rolling Stone article, is because this isn't really talking about Aaron Hall. And I was interested in the Aaron Hall involvement. The lawsuit was filed in New York Supreme Court in Manhattan shortly before this week's deadline for the Adult Survivors Act, a state law that allowed people who said they were SA'd to file claims even after the statute of limitations had expired. Records kept by the state court system show that a third woman attempted to file a lawsuit against Mr. Combs under the Adult Survivors Act this week, but that suit was returned for correction. A lawyer listed for the anonymous plaintiff did not immediately respond to request for a comment. So I believe it was Roots Trackers, but like Roots Trackers said, there's gonna be more. And what you see happening, this is almost like I hate to say it, this is almost like a Black Friday sale. It seems like what's happening is like a lot of these people are just throwing a lot of stuff out there to try to hit the deadline. Would you guys agree? A lot of people are throwing this stuff out there, and they're throwing it out there to try to hit the deadlines. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If shout out to DSA, what's good with it, bro? If you guys agree with win, lose, or rug, give me a thumbs up. If y'all disagree, give me a thumbs down. It definitely seems like a play. Definitely seems like a play. Natalie Moore, a spokeswoman for Mr. Combs, who is known as Diddy and Puff Daddy, said he completely denied and rejected the claims of misconduct. He recognizes this as a money grab, Mrs. Moore said in a statement. Because of Mr. Combs' fame and success, he is an easy target for accusers who will falsify the truth without conscience or consequence for financial benefit. In her 22-page complaint, Mrs. Dickerson Neal, who had appeared briefly with Mr. Combs in a music video, said that she suffered emotional trauma and clinical depression after being assaulted, and at one point filed police reports in New York and New Jersey. It was not clear precisely where or when any reports were filed. Well, she should still have a copy of the reports and should easily be able to get the police report number, right? And match it up. Right? Yeah, definitely buzzer beaters. Facts. When she later encountered Mr. Combs at a party, according to the lawsuit, he, quote unquote, got down on his knees and insisted that he wanted her to believe him when he said he did not do what she was saying. Do you guys believe that? Shout out to Antithesis. Do you guys believe that? He got down on his knees. You know what I'm saying? And said, don't believe them. Ms. Dickerson Neal said in her court papers that she had decided to come forward after reading about the lawsuit filed against Combs this month by the R&B singer Cassie. The parties reached a settlement one day after Cassie, born Cassandra Ventura, filed a lawsuit accusing Mr. Combs of rape and physical abuse over about a decade. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Do you all feel that she was inspired by Cassie as a result of Cassie being brave and filing this lawsuit? Or do you feel that she was inspired by the amount of the settlement that Cassie got and she said, let me get some of them ducats? Which one of y'all think that it is? Shout out to my man KO Kid Fit. Bro got on his knees when the law came. Man, he got on his knees. He said, baby, give me one more chance. I swear it was good love, girl. You didn't know. Oh, man. Bad boy. You know what I'm saying? Several cases have been filed against powerful men under the Adult Survivors Act in recent weeks, including Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, Axl Rose of Guns N' Roses, the music executive L.A. Reid, Neil Portnow, the former head of the organization behind the Grammy Awards, Mayor Eric Adams of New York, and the photographer Terry Richardson. In a statement on Friday, lawyers for Mrs. Dickerson Neal said that their client had courageously come forward in an effort to hold Mr. Combs to account, but declined to comment further. So there, she's she's trying to hold Puffy accountable. She's trying to hold P. Diddy accountable. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to my man TD Hip Hop Media. I hope you guys just saw that great live stream that TD Hip Hop Media did about a very similar subject to this regarding the hip hop mayor, I'll treat you right, I will, Adams. You know what I'm saying? He did a great stream about him. So make sure that you guys go and check that stream out. And if y'all not subscribed to his channel, make sure that you guys subscribe to his channel. So my question for you guys is, what do you guys think? Do you believe this or do you not? Yeah, you know, Eric Adams, I'll treat you right, I will. Know how to make them migrants feel. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, we had 2 stream sponsors this live stream. If you guys haven't smashed the like button yet, we got 53 people watching. Hit that like button. If you guys haven't shared the stream to your social media, take a moment, share the stream to your social media. We got some ducats from my man AB Promotion. Shout out to my man AB Promotions. Throw some radiation emoji in the chat and some flames in the chat for him. Definitely appreciate it. Shout out to the entire green team. My man TD Hip Hop Media been rocking with the channel for 10 months. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate that. All right. And you guys know what time it is. As always, ladies and gentlemen.
Life. Yeah, I'm really talking my shit like I'm really him. Hold up. Look, walking this bitch like hey. Yeah, I'm really talking my shit like hey. I'm really him. Don't believe me? Come and see me. Got 3 wishes from my genie. Now I'm on your local TV. Y'all on tour. Got demons say she wanna come and see me when I'm in a local city. I'm like, pause though. Please step aside so they can see me. And I walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really talking my shit like I'm really him. On God. Walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really talking my shit like I'm really him. I'm the realest from my city. That's on money, that's on Kiwi, that's on mamas. Niggas don't believe me, come and see me. I been dodging all that fake. All these niggas working broke, but I been getting paid. All that know me from the street. Flexing for what feature, that's like every other week. Talk behind my back, I kick my feet up, have a seat. Cause at the end of the day, all these watching me as I walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really talking my shit like I'm really him. On God. Walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really talking my shit like I'm really him. On God. Walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really talking my shit like I'm really him. Hold up. Look, walking this light. Hey. Yeah, I'm really talking my shit like hey. I'm really